Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome back to another Payday 2 video. Just a couple quick things before we get into the video. I want to give some shout outs to the guys in the Discord, specifically Not Your Half Stalin, also Eccentric Entertainer, Addy, and I believe Drayload also helped out a little bit when it comes to the Yakuza build. They really helped me out and pushed me in the what I believe to be the right direction for this build. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, also giving suggestions for builds, finding new builds, etc., and talking about everything Payday, press the link down below. There's a link to the Discord. We'd love to have you in there. It'd be so much fun being able to just have more people and talk to more people and all the new fresh ideas that be coming in with that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, press the link down below. We'd love to have you. Besides that, guys, I think that's it for me. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I really appreciate everybody's support on these videos, and being able to interact with you guys is just so much fun. So besides that, I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the video. Peace out. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Payday 2 video. My name is Nick, and today is episode 12, I believe, of our perk deck series, where we are going through every perk deck in Payday 2 and creating a build out of it. So for today, let's go ahead and take a look at the Yakuza perk deck. We're going to take a look at the overview of the build, take a look at our weapons, the skills, the perk deck itself, and then some gameplay. So to start things off, we're going to be using the ICTV, or the Improved Combined Tactical Vest, the Ammo Bag, the Platypus 70 Sniper Rifle, the Krinkov Submachine Gun, Concussion Grenades for our throwable, the Shinsakuto Katana for our melee weapon. And for our skills, we'll get into that in a segment. As you can see, mostly Mastermind, Enforcer, and Fugitive, and the Yakuza perk deck. So I'm sure I did it at the beginning of the video, but just in case for some reason I forgot, quick shout out to the guys that are in the Discord channel. If you haven't joined the Discord already, there's going to be a link down in the description below where we talk about all things Payday, including builds and upcoming builds, things like that. But quick shout out to those guys for really helping me with this build, giving me ideas. This was purely these ideas that I had. I kind of had a direction of where I wanted to go with the skills, but guys like Not Your Half Stalin and Eccentric Entertainer, and I think Addy also submitted a build that helped me with some ideas, really are what pushed me to go this direction with these skills. So thank you guys so much for the help, and even if I changed a few things and made the build worse, I'm sorry. Their builds are probably to a T, theirs is probably way better. So please come into the Discord, check out build suggestions. I'm sure you can find plenty of builds to use that would help you in your heisting issues, or whatever you want to call it. So in the Mastermind tree, we have Force Friendship Joker and Partners in Crime Ace, specifically for a little bit extra movement speed for the ICTV and extra health by 30%, which is nice, especially in Death Sentence. Stable Shot Basic, Marksman Aced, Aggressive Reload Ace, since we're going to be using snipers, and Graze, which again we're using the Platypus, so it's nice to be able to have that where you're going to be having this big AoE effect of damage on on police or cops, or whatever you want to call it. Now for the Enforcer tree, we have the Resilience Aced for visual duration of flashbangs, Die Hard Basic for less damage on objectives, Shock and Awe to help with armor recovery rate. Already have fast armor recovery rate because of the Yakuza perk deck, which increases it by I think 40 or maybe 60% in terms of armor recovery, so Shock and Awe is nice. Bullseye Ace to help with just getting extra additional armor with each successful headshot every 2 seconds, and Iron Man Ace to be able to have the ICTV equipped, Scavenger Basic, Bulletstorm Basic, and Extra Lead Ace to have 2 bags of fully fleshed out ammo bags, Steady Grip Ace for a pickup and Technician to help with stability and accuracy, Ghost, we have Duck and Cover Basic to help with stamina, and we have Parkour to help with movement speed since we're using ICTV. We have Second Wind Basic and Professional Ace specifically since both of our weapons are silenced. This helps with stability and accuracy, and it feels really nice on snipers and the Krinkov. And then in the Fugitive tree, we have 9 Lives Aced, Martial Arts Basic, Bloodthirst Aced, Berserker Aced, and Frenzy Basic. Alright, so this is the Yakuza perk deck. I'm not going to go over every little thing, just going to kind of point out some of the main details when it comes with the Yakuza perk deck. So we have our first skill, which allows us to have, when your health is below 25%, you'll gain up to 20% armor recovery rate. This one we're going to have an increase in movement speed, so when your health is below 25%, you gain 20% movement speed. This one is an additional 20% armor recovery rate, and this one's another additional 20% armor recovery rate. So we have a total of 60% armor recovery rate, as well as plus 20% in movement speed. And then this last one's important because it allows our Berserker state effects in the perk deck will start at 50% health instead of 25% health. So having that Berserker and Frenzy really just puts us over the edge in terms of using our Yakuza abilities. Let's take a look at our weapons. So for Platypus 70 sniper rifle for our primary, feel free to pause and take a look at all the stats here, but you'll probably see them as we're going through. We have the beak suppressor since we're using the professional ace. For our boost, we have stability. For our gadget, we have the military laser module. Since concealment doesn't matter, you don't have to worry about having concealment going down. So this increases our stability when we have it equipped, and it allows us to have our blue laser. We have no secondary sight, and for our sight, we have the compact hollow sight. This is kind of personal choice. This is just what I like. It also gives us some stability and minus in concealment. For our secondary, we'll be using the Krinkov submachine gun. Again, check out all of the stats right here, but we're going to be going through them here. For our barrel extension, we have the bigger the better suppressor. We have accuracy for our boost because originally Krinkov does kind of suffer a little bit from accuracy, but with the professional ace with our silencer on and as well as the accuracy boost, we're already at 100 accuracy, which is very nice, especially when the Krinkov is one of the main things that we use to take out dozers. So if you see him from a distance or maybe like a medium range, you're able to actually focus fire on their visor instead of, you know, trying to use your sniper on it, which you can do as well. But this just allows us to be a little bit more versatile with the Krinkov. No custom, no charging handle, specifically because I wanted 100 accuracy, but you could have 100 stability if you prefer that. For our foregrip, we have the Moscow Special Rail, which is +8 in stability, but -2 in concealment. For our gadget, we have the LED combo again because concealment doesn't matter, so it gives us +8 in stability. And we have the Speed Pull Mag for our magazine. And for our sight, we are going to have the Speculator sight with a blue dot. Again, personal preference, but it's totally up to you on what you want to use. Gives us +4 in stability and -1 in concealment. So I meant to have this equipped on before when I was going through the showcase, so sorry if you didn't see that before, but we actually are going to be using the wooden sniper stock without any grip on it, since this takes place of your grip. And this is because this allows us to have 100 accuracy and 100 stability. I will not have that equipped on in the gameplay either, so please ignore that and please equip the wooden sniper stock instead so you can have that 100 accuracy and stability. And we're not going to have anything on our upper receiver, although you could if you really wanted to, and in our case it might be a good idea to do that since it'll give us +2 in damage, but it's kind of up to you and how you want things to look. As for me, I'm just going to hold off for now since +2 damage isn't a huge deal in my opinion. So now that we've taken a look at the Krinkov submachine gun, Platypus, our skills, the perk deck, and everything else in between, it feels like, let's go ahead and take a look at some DeathWish gameplay.
Okay, the vault's got the gold.
Alright, so I personally didn't feel very comfortable showcasing Yakuza on Death Sentence, specifically because I suck. I'm not good on Death Sentence, and which is really unfortunate. I'm sure you guys would want to see that, but at the same time, I mean, I could make it through a Death Sentence heist, but I personally don't feel like the Yakuza Perk Deck is that great in terms of Death Sentence. So I'm showing you here on DeathWish. I've been playing with the Yakuza perk deck on DeathWish virtually all day, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. Just that extra little bit up onto Death Sentence, it means something, and it's not fun in my opinion. So I'm going to showcase it here on DeathWish. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. I do have a full party, so you're not going to see any AI boost or anything like that. Should function exactly how it would be if you were going to be running a DeathWish heist on your own system. So
Nice. Now start her up. Here we go. We should be through in a couple of minutes.
So hopefully you guys still get something out of this build. And I really hope you guys, if you haven't tried the Yakuza perk deck before and you have it, please try it out. It's actually really unique and something that I haven't really personally used a whole lot before. But I enjoy it, so. And I plan to use it more in the future. I'm not a, I think I've said this before in previous videos. As far as I know, I'm good, Elmer. But I'm not really a Death Sentence player. I'm more of a DeathWish player. I don't like. it to be, I guess, really challenging, however you want to say it. In other words, I suck at the game, and I would rather have something like DeathWish, where it's still kind of a challenge, but it's not like I'm not having to sweat, and I can try unique things and have fun with the game and things like that without just absolutely, you know, hiding behind cover and virtually the whole time and not being able to experiment as much as I wish I could. And I'm sure I'll get people in the comments that'll be like, well, you can do whatever you want on Death Sentence because I'm just that good and, you know, I can experiment with anything. And it's like, hey, you know, that's great, but I can't. So when I do new builds, it's really difficult for me to showcase it on Death Sentence because it's not a build that I'm used to. Even if I've been playing with it for like a week, it's still hard. It's not something I've been playing with for a super long time, something I'm really used to, and so, long story short, hopefully this still will portray how you could use a DeathWish, or what kind of build you could try with the Yakuza Perk Deck. There we go. Sure. Well, I don't know if you actually want me to follow you, but I don't have Inspire, so it's... Uh-oh. The biggest issue with the Yakuza Perk Deck, especially if you're running, really, I guess, any ICTV build where you're running Frenzy and Berserk, is, or Berserker, whatever it is that you're going to have high damage output, and with Yakuza you have high armor recovery. But the issue is that if you lose your armor, you're probably down. So it makes things a little bit more difficult. And you have to be really careful. So staying behind cover the best that you can, even though that's not a way I really like to play. I like to run and gun. That is probably important with this build. And it is fun to play melee on the Yakuza build. In case you didn't know, Jiro, I don't believe any other character has that, not that I know of. And I don't think Jiro has that on any other weapon besides the katana. But he has his own little audio cue. We do need to make a convert. I am going to place an ammo bag in here. Okay. Well, that was my own fault messing around. Alright, I'll fix the drill. I got it, guys. I can do this. This is something I know how to do. Oh, it's actually getting close to being finished, but... Oh, there's fire in here. Setting the bank on fire, man. What are you doing? Another thing with this build, unfortunately, is that we run out of ammo kind of quick, and I'm sure I mentioned that in the build itself. That you'll run out of ammo kind of quickly, but we have ammo bags to counteract that, so not too bad. I feel that, Hex. So, these guys just almost didn't res him. That's crazy. Almost just let my boy Hex die. I keep forgetting I need to make a convert as well. There we go. Now we get a little bit of extra health and movement speed, which is nice. We're not doing no safety deposit boxes. Where are they at? Oh, okay.
Taser got a fucking power out. That was good.
Again, as you can see on... Oh, maybe speaking too soon. Yeah, I did. I was going to say, as you can see, even on DeathWish, I didn't go down once. Which means that there's got to be some kind of death sentence viability there that you can do with this build that I'm probably just missing. So check it out for yourself and be sure to, you know, adjust things, try it. Try something new, you know. We can't be stuck on Anarchist and Stoic forever, as much as I'd like to be. We gotta try some new things. And Yakuza is definitely an interesting build. Alright, let's just get out of here, boys. Good work.
We're gonna have such a Merry Christmas, and the cops won't.
That's very true, Almir. That's very true. We'll have a Merry Christmas and the cops will not. Even though we got no presents. But that's fine. So, hopefully, that gave you guys kind of an insight on the Yakuza build that we have. And, as I said before, hopefully, you know, you can find ways to be able to use it for yourself in Death Sentence. Me, personally, I struggled with it, so that's why I ended up showing it to you on DeathWish. But, regardless, it is a lot of fun. It is a really unique and interesting perk deck. So, try it out for yourself. Let me know what you would change down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.